Today I'm going to show you how to make a drawstring backpack. We were asked to repurpose some materials, including this 8x10 banner that has kind of a silky feel and also a little bit of a foam backing in it. So that's what we're going to use today. To start with, I have two pieces of material here that are approximately 18 by 22. We are making these backpacks for Camp Sunshine. So we are reusing, you can see my pile of material over there that we cut it. They were big banners that they wanted to repurpose. So we are repurposing this. This material, I have never used this material before. It's kind of thick. It feels real silky and almost has some kind of a foam feel to it. So as I go along, I'm going to talk to you about you making it, but it will be a lot easier if you're just using cotton or a different material than what I'm using. So just bear in mind, I'll make some comments about what you need to do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to measure down 4 inches and we're going to come in 1 and we're going to make that cut right there like that. And this is, we're going to do this because we are going to fold this over, of course, the other way. And we're going to make the top piece that we run the cord through. So you're going to come down 4 inches and then just make a cut into 1 inch right here. And you're going to do this on all 4 sides, all 4 corners. Okay, so I turned it over right now. And as you can see, I got the cut right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to do a double fold right here like this. You're going to fold it once, fold it again like this, and we're going to sew right down here. And we're going to do that on all 4 corners that we cut in to prepare this for the place that the drawstring goes through. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. Here's the part that we sewed, and it comes down to this opening right here. Now this material here is something that you probably will never ever sew with. But if I was using regular material, I would have pressed that with the iron and it would have been a lot easier. This just does not press. This material is the strangest material I've ever seen. So we've done this to all 4 corners. Okay, so we've done this to all 4 corners, and the next thing we're going to do is, this is the top of my bag, is we're going to fold the top edge over like this. And we're just going to make a nice edge all along here. Now, here's where I would recommend that you iron it to give yourself a nice seam. This material just does not iron, so I'm just going to do the best I can. And I'm going to fold it over, and I'm going to sew it all the way across like this. Okay, so I sewed that edge right there. Now we're going to take the top part and fold it right over like this to that notch that we have. Again, if you have regular material that you can iron, I would suggest ironing it just like that. And we're going to make this little pocket right here that the string is going to go through to pull it. So now I'm going to fold it over and I'm just going to sew it right along here to make that pocket. Okay, so now I have this one folded over. I folded it over and I sewed right along here. And so now we have this little pocket right here that we are going to put our drawstring through. So I'm going to do this on both of the tops, the front and the back. Okay, so we have our little pocket done on both of our pieces here. And we're going to work on our edges. Now, this material, like I said earlier, is a nightmare material, okay? No one would be buying this material to work with like we are, but like I said, we are repurposing this. So as you're putting the 2 pieces together, you might want to do a French seam, or you might want to do it like this. I'm not really sure. With this material, I have to fold it twice because you can see it frays really easily. So I'm just going to fold it twice like this. And I'm going to do a stitch right along the edge here. And this right here, I hope you can see it, matches up with that piece right there. So I'm going to stitch down here, and I'm also going to stitch across right here because that flap is kind of just flapping there. So I'm going to stitch right there and go all the way down here and around the bottom and up the other side. Okay, so I sewed the sides of both the front and the back panels. I sewed all the edges, rolling them over twice. And now I have the good sides facing each other, and I've pinned them. I'm going to now take this little piece of 3/4 inch webbing here, and I'm going to tuck it in. This is going to be the piece that we loop the cording through on the bottom. So I'm just going to take it like this and tuck it in like this, facing the good side. And we're going to do that on both sides here. So now I'm just going to go sew around all the way around the bag, and we'll be done. Here's what the finished product looks like after you have sewed it and turned it right side out. We have the holes right here where the cording goes through on both sides. We tied them off down here at those little tabs that we put on. And again, over here on this side. So when you pull them and put it on, it looks like this.